Whoa, 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 what's up, y'all? TV Shake back here. We back live with it, baby. We back live with it. Yeah, baby. Got a couple topics to talk about. Couple topics. Couple topics to talk about. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if y'all just seen. We just said that they got the EpStein files supposed to be released. They releasing this shit slowly but surely. Like, they releasing little ass, like, come on now, bits and pieces at a time and shit like that. Which is like, I don't really, you know, we all know who was on the island. We can kind of picture it. And if you couldn't picture, just think of your favorite celebrity. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to really, like, put our thinking cap on. Now they tell you in school, put your thinking cap on, start brainstorming. It's about that time, bro. Because ain't no way that motherfuckers is still trying to, like, just saying, oh yeah, the EpStein files this, the EpStein files that, whatever. We see what's going on. We seen what's going on, man. Like, they just released the pictures. We're gonna talk about these pictures. They just released the pictures. It got Trump hard by Bill Clinton, George Bush. You got everybody on the motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like Bill Gates. So you gotta think, yo, all these people was friends with this guy, man. And they was definitely, if not in cahoots with him, they definitely heard about the stories what he was doing, or, you know what I mean, heard the allegations or whatever. You know what I mean? They still decided to go. So you gotta think, yo, if you guilty by association. You know what I mean? If a motherfucker go murder somebody and you with him, you a conspiracy. You guilty by association. That's the same way with this. EpStein got motherfucking underage girls and they doing rituals and all types of, you know what I mean, sick pedophile shit on his island. And you know about it. And even if you're not participating, but you still there, you still going, or you still, EpStein still your friend, then you just as bad, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't understand how people is everybody saying, oh, EpStein files, this, that, and the third, man. People already know what the fuck was going on. It ain't nothing new. That's why I'm not even surprised. And from what I heard, allegedly, EpStein was a Mossad agent. From what I heard, allegedly. We gonna look at it. You know what I mean? But from what I heard, allegedly, EpStein was a fucking Mossad agent working for Israeli government that was used to blackmail U.S. government officials, you feel what I'm saying, to keep them in their pocket. Now, how true that is, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, I would put it past nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Because you gotta think, yo, a lot of these motherfuckers, man, they definitely be undercover. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of these people, man, they be having some dark secrets. And motherfuckers, yo, we living in the world of blackmail, bro. We living in the world of extortion, blackmail, and everything above. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if a motherfucker can blackmail you, bro, or extort you, especially if you're a government official, they got them in your pocket. Easy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy, yo. So I'm you know, they releasing all this shit and all this, you know, these documents now, but the shit already didn't, you know, it's already done happened. So I don't understand. Like, the damage already done. You feel what I'm saying? This shit crazy, bro. So that's why I'm really like, man, I don't even know why people even, like, is even trying to, you feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is really trying to make this shit acceptable for real. You feel me? Or make this shit like, come on, bro. We already know what the fuck was going on. You feel what I'm saying? So let's see what we talking about. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel too, man. Like, subscribe. So I'm hearing something about Jay-Z and Pusha T. You know what I mean? I don't know what that's about. I heard it, but let's see. You know what I mean? But I ain't surprised, yo. Your favorite celebrity was on them islands, bro. If you don't think shit true, then I mean, hey. But I mean, yeah, shit is ain't looking too good, yo. I ain't gonna lie. They said they got Jay-Z and they got EpStein in the files. Which I'm not surprised about Jay-Z, allegedly. You feel what I'm saying? Because, yo, you already know, yo, Jay-Z, he be with some wild motherfuckers. You know what I mean? He be with some wild motherfuckers. So let's see. They say they got EpStein, let's see what they talking about. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. And let me let y'all know everything right here is all allegedly. You feel what I'm saying? It's all alleged. You know what I mean? This ain't been proven fact. You feel what I'm saying? But from what I say, you know what I mean? It's you know, we all, you know, the information is out there. You feel what I'm saying? So be ready to see what's up with it. Shout out to this guy in this video. This Oskino touching on it with Jay-Z documents and all that right there. So, but I don't know though. Let me see. I don't know about Oskino. We can find something else. I don't even really know Oskino for real. I don't even know who he is. Let me see. Let's see what this
We are a month, just one, sometimes lightly, sometimes heavily redacted. Of course, this dump has been a total of 3 million documents, including
3 million
thousands and thousands of images and videos, as well as emails from Jeffrey Epstein himself. And there have been some very curious points of exposure. There's been some questionable stuff that we've learned about Elon Musk, Bill Gates. But I'm not just bringing this up to talk about politics, because there is at least one major relevant story to the music world coming out of this file dump, which was making waves on social media this weekend. Apparently Jay-Z and also Pusha T's names turn up in these documents. So I thought we would look at the doc in which their names turn up and see what exactly is going on. I want to say before we go any deeper into this video, this type of content for this channel is usually pretty difficult to do. Typically involves a lot of censorship and kind of dancing around literally the topics that we are discussing as a means of not getting these videos demonetized. Because frankly, for those of you who want me to be discussing these issues, if these videos aren't getting monetized, YouTube is not sharing them to you, regardless of how vital the information in them may be. So please just know if certain details are being edited or glossed over a little bit, it is not my intention to sort of downplay the severity of what is being discussed here. These documents are public record, and you are well within your right to look them up for yourselves and see what's in them too. In fact, I recommend that you do that and not just simply trust any one single source or random people on the internet to tell you what is in these files. Okay, so what is turned up here is in just this single 2-page file from the FBI, which I will read through now. It is described as having been logged in July 10th of July 2019. It came in at 8:20 a.m. Eastern Time over the FBI National Threat Operations Center hotline. This person called to identify herself as a victim of Jeff and others. Now, before I go deeper into this, I do want to say that the information here was sent in via a call through a number where when contacting the FBI, they have to take and they have to log all of this stuff legally because it is public information, even if it's not necessarily publicly available per se. It's the public information in terms of the government needs to own it and keep track of it. And the reason that's important is that there is a delineation between the nature of this and what we've broadly been discussing as Epstein files up till this point, meaning investigation-related documents the FBI collected while charging and convicting Jeff, which what we're reading here is not related to any investigation of the sort. Rather, it is a tip that, as far as I know, the FBI has not followed up on or have shown any further proof of investigating. But in approximately 1994, Blank revealed herself to Blank, as a past victim of abuse by Jeff, described the abuse occurring during parties, further identified Blank as a friend of Blank. Again, the redactions, the redactions. In approximately 1996, Blank resided with Blank in Blank. An unknown man abducted her from her home, whence she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, Jay-Z, while Weinstein had, I'm not going to read that out loud. But it does say here that she believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. The victim estimated she was abducted on 7 occasions, awaking each time in an opulent indoor setting, not alleging it's the same setting, a different setting, or just different opulent indoor settings, or I don't know. Blank suffered from abuse on multiple of those occasions in which Epstein participated. Blank recalled Leon Black and William Barr, current United States Attorney General, being present during some of the occasions of abuse. In approximately 2006, Blank last recalled being abused by Epstein. Okay, so this is the first half and the section in which Jay-Z's name comes up. And while an allegation is an allegation is an allegation, what has me kind of skeptical here is the time frame in which Jay-Z is cropping up here. 1996, which is not the earliest point of his career, but early enough in terms of his studio album discography. He was barely having moved out of Marcy at that point, and his first record only sold like 43,000 copies. There's been a litany of debates going back and forth about like whether or not it would have been believable for Jay-Z to sort of have been in these kinds of circles way back in 1996, which I know the waters do get muddy a little bit because of how popular and massive Jay-Z is as a figure now. So as a result of that, it's kind of easy to almost like, you know, always imagine him in that frame when, I'll be real, regardless of what people want to say in terms of Jay-Z's relevance within hip-hop at that point, white people, specifically white people were not even having a hint of who Jay-Z was until Hard Knock Life dropped. That's just for real. I'll also note that years ago at this point, Jeffrey Epstein's Little Black Book, as we know it, that was packed full of celebrities and verified to be authentic. Yeah, that leaked a while ago, and there were lots of celebrity names in that black book, obviously not all of which were involved in his crimes. But I noticed from what I see, Jay-Z's name is not in there anywhere. Again, on its face, the allegation, the story itself doesn't seem like the most outlandish in the world.
I mean, you know, but I ain't gonna lie to you though. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, 1996, like you say, I don't know. You know what I mean? But like we say, you know, we did see Jay-Z. And I'm not saying Jay-Z is guilty of this, you know what I mean? Because I'm not, you know, that's one thing you don't want to put on a man's name, you know what I mean? Is that. But, you know, like you said, like Nicki Minaj said, Jay-Z was dealing with Aaliyah. When Jay-Z was like 27, her ass was like 15, 16. You know what I mean? And Dame Dash too. So you can't just take that, you know what I mean? All them niggas was filed for that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, you mean 10 years older than this girl. I can see if she was 20 and you was 25 or some shit. You know what I mean? Even then, but or she was 21, you was 31 or something. But even then, bro, it's like that shit, they wasn't even legal. You know what I mean? Like, at least, you know, 18, you technically legal, but you really, for real, you ain't really legal till 21. You know what I mean? Now, you're 21, you do whatever you want. I mean, hey, it is what it is, as long as you know it's consent. But, like, come on, at 15, 16, even 18, bro, you still a little ass, like, you ain't a little kid, but some people mindset still like a little kid. So, if you 28, 27, you can manipulate a 17, 18-year-old because you done already did, I mean, you done a whole decade ahead of them, especially if you got money and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Which 9 times out of 10, you're going to be in you should be in a better position than an 18-year-old and you 26, 27. Because you've been in the real world for longer than them. They just getting out of high school, trying to figure it out. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that shit was foul though, what Jay-Z was doing, Dame Dash was doing with Aaliyah and all that. That shit was foul. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, man, niggas, I don't even know how niggas was even condoning that. I don't even know how niggas was even letting that, turning the blind eye to it. I couldn't. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, bro. Like, she 15, well, I think she was like 16. The niggas was 27, 26. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me look at it. Like, bro, you know what I mean? And Nicki Minaj, she blasted his ass for that. And then a lot of people still blasted him. You know what I mean? Jay-Z still get talked about for that. And Dame Dash, too. Because, I think that's why them niggas broke up, because of her. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. But no, Jay-Z was, how the hell you spell? Yeah. So Jay-Z was, let me see. Hold on. Yeah, yo, that shit was foul. I don't even know why niggas was even allowing that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me see.
Did Jay know about what he did to Aaliyah? Did he know that everybody knew R. Kelly married Aaliyah at 15? Everybody knew that. So was the conversation had like, yo, how you gonna go and do something with this dude? Hell yeah, that conversation was had. Did Jay know about what he did to Aaliyah? Did he know?
Let me see, ain't nobody tell me, but I know motherfucker was saying she was young when Jay-Z was fucking with her. You know what I mean? Dame Dash too. All them niggas was young. You know what I mean? Them niggas was way older than her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas was dead wrong for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Niggas was super dead wrong. And the main thing about it is, like, yo, I mean, I ain't saying what Jay-Z did was now, but if he did some shit like that back then, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it was in 1996. I think it might have been 2000s. I don't know what year it was. Let me see. Let me ask Google. How old was Jay-Z when he was dating Aaliyah, and how old was she? And man, let me ask Google real quick. Let me see. There you go. So it was around 1999. So around 1999, 2000, say Jay-Z was pursuing a young nigga. He approximately was 29 to 31 years old. She was roughly around 21 to 20 years old. Oh, all right. So she was 21. Yeah, so yo was 10 years older than for real. So yeah, when yo was 30, she was 20. So, oh, all right. I mean, so that must have been R. Kelly that was doing that. Then R. Kelly is a foul nigga. We all know R. Kelly foul. I seen the videos of R. Kelly in the closet. You know what I mean? Back in the day. But he had the little in the closet videos and all that. She was doing like the little trilogies and to his music videos and all that shit. R. Kelly was a wild man, yo. I ain't gonna lie. R. Kelly was dead wrong. So, I apologize. They say so. Aaliyah was old enough when she was dating Jay-Z. You know what I mean? But still was like, come on, bruh. Like, she was still young as shit compared to y'all niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all niggas was passing around that little girl for real. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't like her. And then I'm gonna tell you, Jay-Z, he'd be on some wild. That's why I'm like, I mean, I don't know, when I seen Jay-Z hanging with this lady right here, Jay-Z and Maria Admiral. Yeah, Jay-Z, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, yo, this guy Jay-Z was wild, bro. Like, look at this lady right here. Let me show y'all.
All right, but the first time ever.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that lady was wild. This lady, she weird, yo. Hold on, let me see. Let me find a better video. Yeah, yo, Jay-Z was wild, yo. When he started fucking with this bitch right
In our
here.
investigation into whether Beyonce is a witch, we want to go to or see or be around or experience.
This shit was wild. I'm gonna show you.
Art Institute called Greenwich Arena is.
That shit sounds spooky, man. That's something like that. Yeah, yo, Jay-Z was hanging with. Let me see. This nigga wild.
So
yo.
Jay-Z guys, they are been on business model.
Yeah, them niggas wild, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. He fucking with that. She was weird. Yeah, I mean, let me show y'all that she was weird, yo. Like, Jay-Z was fucking
In
with her.
2013, Jay-Z released his music video for Picasso Baby, which starred controversial performance artist Marina Abramovich, along with countless other celebrities. The music video was actually inspired by Marina's 2010 art installation called The Artist is Present. They filmed the music video in New York City, and Jay allegedly performed the song for 6 hours straight. It was his own version of a marathon performance, and Marina only agreed to be a part of Jay's music video if he promised to make a donation to her institute, the Marina Abramovich Institute, which presents and supports performance art at a global scale. But after the music video was released, Marina told Spike magazine that the collaboration with Jay-Z was a one-way transaction and that she felt used. At the time, Marina claimed that Jay-Z never made the donation he promised to make to her institute, but it was later clarified by an art dealer and producer from the music video that Jay-Z actually made a very large donation to the institute. She even had receipts that proved Jay-Z had given a substantial donation. The Marina Abramovich Institute later admitted that they failed to inform Marina of the donation that Jay-Z made. They put out a press release apologizing to both Marina and Jay. The statement said Marina Abramovich was not informed of Sean Jay-Z Carter's donation from 2 years ago. We are sincerely sorry to both Marina Abramovich and Sean Jay-Z.
Man, this shit was wild. This shit was wild. Let me see.
First of all, what happened? Just because everything been hacked. So what happened is that.
Yeah, this shit wild, bro. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, they be doing some wild shit, but y'all go look that up yourself. Her name, it's her name right here. I don't even know if you pronounce it, but right here, Admirant. Man, she different. That's all I'm gonna say. Some shit that I wouldn't think a nigga from Marcy Projects from the middle of the hood from Brooklyn would be fucking with. I don't think nobody would be fucking with her. That's black. That's, you know what I mean, moving good faith. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know, yo. I don't know. You know what I mean? I ain't surprised. To be honest with you, I'm not surprised, especially with Jay-Z. Jay-Z too quiet, yo. And I'm not throwing Jig under the bus. Not like they even know people. I don't really see what people say Jay-Z the GOAT and all that. I don't really see it. I don't. You know what I mean? If anything, I say I'm putting Nas over top of Jay all day. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Jay-Z, you know what I mean? He Jay-Z. But still, though, yo, I don't really. I think Jay-Z get overhyped. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess I wasn't there for the I might have missed the Or you know what I mean? Jay-Z, you know, he old as shit. So I wasn't even born when the nigga. Well, I was just being born when he was catching his wave. So I don't know nothing about it. But on the fact that he don't act like no nigga from Brooklyn Marcy Projects. You know what I mean? I ain't saying he's supposed to. But you know what I mean? Like, the shit, he just, I don't know, yo. Jay-Z he weird, yo. Him and Beyonce, they weird as shit. You know what I mean? They don't act the same. And they act like they be on some other shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know what the fuck they be doing. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, with these motherfucking, these files, bro. I mean, people saying, like, motherfuckers is you know what I mean? It's 3 million files, everybody in them. I see they say you got, you had Bill Clinton, George Bush, you had everybody, these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, this shit crazy. Like, they say the Clintons are good, and I know the Clintons. You can go on Wiki. I mean, I don't know WikiLeaks. I don't think WikiLeaks. I'm pretty sure they probably not active no more. I know they not, because I don't even know. I don't know if Julius. Let me see if Julius Assange is still living. I think they killed Julius Assange. Let me see. Allegedly, is Julius Assange, the creator of WikiLeaks, still living? Let me see. Oh, I say yeah. Well, he is. Oh, he's still living. Oh, all right. But he in the UK. He can't leave. He can't leave the UK. Anywhere else he go, yo, they gonna kill him, bro. They say he in Australia right now. They say he made his first public appearance and released in October 24th before testifying against dual lawmakers. He's currently adjusting to life back in Australia for 14 years in detention, including 7 years. And wow, they gave this man 14 years, bruh. Wow, and this the man that created WikiLeaks, where they was exposing all the emails, bruh. All the emails that was going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, where is WikiLeaks at? It say WikiLeaks is the most. It say documents in 19 and the most publication 2021. For 2022, numerous documents became inaccessible. Wow. You can't even they can't even we can't even, that shit crazy. You can't even access the files and shit no more. Like, yo, they had WikiLeaks was the shit. Like, back in, 2017, 2018. That's when that Julius Assange and all that shit was really getting big and all that. Like, bro, that shit crazy, man. That shit crazy because this man was exposing everybody. He was exposing the pizza parties. You know what I mean? He said Obama and Hillary Clinton had a pizza party in the White House, allegedly. You know what I mean? Allegedly. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't know what pizza mean, go look it up. Go do your research, do your homework, and come back. You'll figure it out. That shit crazy though, yo. And it's crazy how they don't got I ain't had not one person really on here this whole live. Me talk about this shit. So that goes to show you that, you know what I mean, they definitely watching. I already know. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I mean, this the topic right now. This is going on. So I mean, I gotta talk about it, put my 2 cents in it. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely don't trust Hillary and Bill Clinton. I already know. Yeah, big. I don't trust them as far as I can see them. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Like, they said they agreed to testify and all that. I mean, I bet they did, but you can lie on testimony. Like, just because you testify, that don't mean you telling the truth. You know what I mean? Like, for real, motherfuckers lie on the oath all the time.
Welcome back to Live Now from Fox. I'm Shauna Kalapi. We are following some breaking news tonight. Bill and Hillary Clinton have agreed to testify in the House Oversight Committee's investigation into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. For months, the Clintons have been adamant that they would not comply with the subpoenas. They called them invalid and legally unenforceable. However, they have now agreed to testify. That is according to their attorneys. We have this from Fox News on X. They said just in, former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton have agreed to testify in the House Oversight Committee's Jeffrey Epstein investigation after lawmakers moved towards holding them in criminal contempt of Congress. This is coming just days before the House was expected to vote to hold them in contempt of Congress. So Bill and Hillary Clinton now agreeing to testify in the Epstein investigation. We also want to bring you this statement. This is from Bill Clinton's Deputy Chief of Staff sharing this on X. He said, they negotiated in good faith. You did not. They told you under oath what they know, but you don't care. But the former president and former Secretary of State will be there. They look forward to setting a precedent that applies to everyone. Again, former President Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton now agreeing to testify in the House Oversight Committee's investigation into...
Pictures appearing to show Andrew Mountbatten Windsor crouched over an unidentified woman are featured in the latest disclosure of files. It's not known. The US Justice Department said this was the final batch of material that would be published. John Sudworth has the details.
Even amongst the more than 180,000 images.
Now that photo looks really, really, really disturbing. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why. This looked like I don't know who this. Well, I don't know if that's a child. I don't know if that's a woman. I don't know. Or say over 4 women. Okay. So I don't know, but this right here, it looks kind of, you know what I mean? It doesn't look right. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know what y'all taking from them. Take this off. I don't know what y'all take from this video, from this picture. But they say a picture says 1,000 words. And this right here is saying 1,000 words right here. It's definitely it's saying I don't know. I mean she fully clothed. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. You know what I mean? It just don't look right. It don't look right. And it looked like he is caught an act. It look like he's trying to, you know what I mean, do something that I don't know that's maybe she don't want him to do. Allegedly, I don't know. But what I will say, this right here, this picture don't look. It don't look appealing. You know what I mean? It don't look like something that, you feel what I'm saying, that you should be doing, or at least getting caught in a picture. Like I don't really, you feel what I'm saying? Shit look weird.
These pictures showing the then Prince Andrew kneeling over and touching a female whose identity has been hidden. There's no context, location, or date provided. Andrew has always denied any criminal wrongdoing, but this latest batch of files once again contains items raising serious questions of judgment, not least an email exchange from 2010, long after his close friend Jeffrey Epstein had been convicted of sexual offences involving children, suggesting he meet with a 26-year-old Russian woman in London who he might enjoy having dinner with. Andrew replies he would be delighted to see her and adds, will she be bringing a message from you? Please give her my contact details to get in touch. Epstein writes back, she's 26, Russian, clever and beautiful, and yes, she has your email.
We will continue reducing.
The new files also contain further revelations about Peter Mandelson, who last year lost his job as British ambassador to Washington after it became clear his friendship with Epstein had been deeper than previously known. They include the claim that the sex offender sent Lord Mandelson's then partner, now husband, Ronaldo Avila da Silva, £10,000 to cover the cost of an osteopathy course. Lord Mandelson has described his friendship as a most terrible mistake and says he wasn't aware of Epstein's crimes. There's little, though, to pose a real threat to President Trump, apart from some unsubstantiated allegations which the FBI had already ruled out, nor, his administration says, anything to prove a wider conspiracy. But with so many documents...
That was Trump, man. Trump, I ain't gonna lie to you, Trump pretty good. That's what I say. I'm not no Trump supporter, man. I just peeped the bullshit from a mile away. Trump did already scared through these motherfuckers. Trump said, yo, take me out of any and everything that make me look bad. I don't want the public to know about it. Make sure you... That's why it took forever to release this shit. They didn't already heavily redact this shit. They done took shit out. You know what I mean? They say they releasing 3 million pages. So who the fuck gonna go through 3 million pages? Like, come on. I mean, motherfuckers. I mean, if you're an investigator, that's what you. That's the, you know, motherfuckers will. But come on now, the most average motherfucker ain't going through 3 million. Come on, bruh. Like not long as it'll take you to go through 3 million. Like, god damn. And then the fact that Trump, he like, man, fuck that. I ain't, yo, take me out of all the pictures, take me out of all the photos. He said, man, I was cool with everything, but then I felt out what he was doing. I cut him off. I ain't never been to his island, none of which you all know that's a lie. We all know that's a lie. You know what I mean? Trump definitely, he was too close with him. He got pictures with him. He got pictures of some other people bringing other people with him. You know what I mean? Like, they got pictures, he talking to him, you know what I mean? Shucking and jiving and all that. Like, come on now, yo. So we all know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, you know, I wouldn't put it past Trump either. You know, maybe he did engage in some of the wrongdoing. I don't know, allegedly. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he had a little bit of morals and principles with me. He might have, you know what I mean, was grabbing some overage females by the pussy. Hopefully he wasn't grabbing no underage. I would hope not. But, you know what I mean? But like you say, you still the company you keep, bro. And I know Trump I know he heard the allegations and all that shit too, probably, with Epstein. You know what I mean? He probably still decided to be cool with him. Because I don't know how Epstein became this cool guy. But from what I hear, he was a Mossad agent. You know what I mean? That was sent to America to blackmail politicians. You feel what I'm saying? Because I guess, I don't know how they found, you know, But the shit been out. You know what I mean? The shit been out. The adrenochrome, all that shit, yo, that shit been out. You know what I mean? Piece of gate, all that shit been out, bro. And I don't really want to say too much because I already see they ain't got nobody in my shit. They shadow banning me already. You know what I mean? I think by me just putting EpStein in the caption, they done fuck. You know what I mean? They said, no, we ain't got nobody watching this shit. So, but all in all, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the shit, you know what I mean? The comet, ping pong, pizza, all that shit been debunked. And if you don't think, go on TikTok or something. That's probably the only or maybe Reddit, TikTok, or Twitter, maybe. You know what I mean? But everything else, they just YouTube, Instagram, they just scratched all that shit. You ain't gonna find nothing. Google, you ain't finding nothing, bro. They just scratched all that shit out. You maybe find some little petty little, maybe couple, you know what I mean, stories, or maybe a couple, news reports or police reports or something, but they didn't scratch the internet off for that shit. Like, they didn't want nobody to know that shit was going on around. That shit was big around COVID time. You know what I mean? Like the WikiLeaks and the Comet Ping Pong Pizza and the Pizzagate and the, you know what I mean? All that shit. That shit was big. You know, it probably was big before then, but that's when I found out about it. You know what I mean? Like a little bit before COVID. You know what I mean? Like, so. But I already know these motherfuckers, man. Everybody was cool with EpStein, bruh. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Everybody was cool for the most part. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted to get to his island. I don't know how he, you know what I mean? That goes to show you that whoever he was working for, that shit worked. Because everybody wanted to be down with him. Everybody wanted to be cool with him. Everybody wanted to go take a trip to his island. Everybody wanted to be in pictures with him and all that. I guess he was just a cool guy. I don't know. I guess that might have been his reputation, yo. That's the guy you highlight when you want to go, you know what I mean? Get something that you should be getting. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, you know. But what I will say is, if them motherfuckers know that they knew what EpStein was doing, they ain't prosecute his ass or fucking, you know what I mean, take his ass to the highest bridge and throw him off of it, allegedly, just joking. Then yeah, they just bad as the problem themselves. Cause bro, you silence is approval. You feel what I'm saying? If you see some wrong shit going on and you don't speak up or say nothing about it, especially when it come to children, you know what I mean? Then you just as bad or even worse. You know what I mean? Cause it's like, yo, you supposed to, you know what I mean? You see something going on wrong or something, you supposed to nip it in the bud, or at least if you can't do nothing about it, you at least don't fuck with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you ain't fucking with it. You ain't anybody that's fucking with it. You ain't fucking with them. All in all, you feel what I'm saying? But it's like, oh, yo, all these motherfuckers was in on the play. All the motherfuckers, the presidents, say prime, you got motherfuckers from London, Russia, Israel, everybody. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers is from America. Like, everybody was fucking with EpStein. You know what I mean? But let me look up, y'all. From what I heard, he was a Mossad agent. Let me see. Allegedly. You know what I mean? Let me see. They said he had some type of connections with, you know what I mean? Why doesn't anyone care? Like, oh, here you go right here. Got my man PBD. But let's see what's up with this guy, right?
Look at this email here, okay? I just texted it to you. Look at this email here. Zoom in a little bit, Rob, if you could. Thank you. Hey, send from phone. Unfortunately not. Okay, unfortunately not. You should make clear that I don't work for Mossad.
Smiley face.
You see it?
Yeah.
You or I. No, that I don't.
Yes.
Smiley face. So, I mean, look, the claims that he was never part of Mossad or didn't work with them or collaborate with them, if you don't believe he did at this point of the game, you may work for Mossad. You know
Right,
that
basically.
I don't believe that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So no, but the point I'm making to you is, guess what Mossad's job is? To gather assets.
Of course.
Right.
And guess what CIA's job is?
Same thing.
Guess what MI6's job
Same
is?
thing.
Everyone. Guess what KGB's job is? Every one of these guys that want to go out there, they want to get intel. So this guy was very useful to Mossad. Look at this email here. Okay, I just
Facts. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, we said, like, bro, you know what I mean? And what he was doing was he was blackmailing or he was going to blackmail, allegedly, you know what I mean, these government agents, bro, these officials, you know what I mean? Hey, I got you on my island, you know what I mean, with this underage kid. If you don't do this, and this, we gonna leak this photo out to the world. Your whole career is over with. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, you might, you know what I mean? You the public damn, y'all be getting bubbly with my words sometimes. What's up, man? They finally got somebody on here. We talking about the EpStein files, man. They just released a little bit with the EpStein, well, shit, a whole lot, 3 million worth. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. But you know, we talking about how he basically worked for the Mossad, man, and worked for the Israeli government, and was here to blackmail, allegedly, and you know what I mean, extort government officials from America and across the nation, across the world. You know what I mean? It seemed like to me he had Russian motherfuckers, he had the UK prime ministers, all type, you know what I mean, England and all, like, so he had everybody. You know what I mean? So I think he was getting dirt on everybody so he could use it, report back to the Mossad, and they can, you know, use it to their advantage, bro. Because that's all it is about, you getting up an advantage on your opponent, bro. Everybody's working to get the upper advantage on everybody. So if they can get the upper advantage on you and on some of your officials, they can be like, okay, well, we need, I think we keep sending all this fucking money to Israel. We need 500 billion, you know what I mean, plus 2 atomic bomb missiles, you know what I mean, and 100 billion worth of care packages, you know what I mean, tanks, armor, AK-40, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? C4, all that type shit. And if you don't get it to us within this 2-month time, you know what I mean, like, it's like, yeah, it ain't no way that these motherfuckers, bro, is not all, you know, they working with each other, bro, and they working against each other to get up ahead on each other. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. But yeah, though, bro, like, I had to get on here a little bit and talk to you about these files, man, because I already knew something wasn't right. You know what I mean? This shit been exposed with the WikiLeaks and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, people been talking, oh, EpStein didn't kill himself. We already know he did. You know what I mean? He was, you know, motherfucker got to him. Because he had all the dirt on everybody. You feel what I'm saying? He had dirt on your highest official. So what you think they gonna do? They gonna send their motherfucking SEAL Team 6 to go eradicate him. You know what I mean? For real. Like, they ain't fucking around. You dealing with people. This motherfucker's billions, livelihood, all types of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was pretty much it, though, man. It wasn't really a whole lot to talk about today. Yeah, man, I just want to get on here and talk with these EpStein. They look like they ain't really trying to give me no motion for real with this, so I'm going to just leave it alone. I might go back up here and edit my video, man. But I'm putting that video out on my other YouTube channel, man. I'm not going to keep, because I think that's why they don't got me in the algorithm like that, because I keep posting celebrity gossip, this, and travel, and all. You got to stick to one topic. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. We definitely going to be going live tomorrow, speaking on a couple more topics. We got the Nicki Minaj situation. We got these ICE situation. We got a situation in Maryland, too, in my state, in my city, where they just fucking said that ICE not going to be working with local officials. When it's like, I never heard nothing like that before in my life. When the fuck has federal and state not worked together? You know what I mean? When it comes to catching criminals. That right there is just, that's how you know something ain't right. Somebody ain't paying, somebody's getting paid off. You know what I mean? If it was black, if it was catch black motherfuckers, you had every official working together. But now since it's against ICE and migrants and all this, now ICE And immigration can work with law enforcement, local law enforcement. That shit is just like, and I'm not no fan of law enforcement, bro. I do not like the police, not near one bit. And I mean, I know you got some good police officers out there, but all in the whole, as a whole, they don't want to see black people. They not here to see us when they actually here to oppress us, for the most part. It might not be your local officer that's, you know what I mean, live down at your local neighbor that's a police officer. You know what I mean? He just a regular pawn on a chessboard. We talking about high ups. You know what I mean? The people at the chief and at the you know what I mean, at the head. You know what I mean? They don't want to. And even the people that's over top of them. You know what I mean? The motherfucker. The Freemasons and then the secret societies and all, man, they ain't trying to hear that shit about black people. That's why I just showed y'all that video yesterday, bro. The migrants is here to replace the black Americans. And if you look at it, certain cities, like you hear motherfuckers, you go on TikTok or you go on YouTube or X, look it up, you got motherfuckers complaining. Oakland. Oakland used to be a black major city in California. Oh, Los Angeles, shit like that. These was major black cities, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Now you don't even New York. New York was, you know what I mean, it wasn't, you know, New York had a lot. New York always was diverse. But, you know, you still had a big major black, you know what I mean, in Harlem. Harlem, you had the black Harlem. Harlem was black. Now I ain't go through that shit. That shit ain't, you know what I mean, nothing, you know. Like, they trying to kill off our culture, bro. It's the, what, third day of Black History, but I haven't seen no type of Black History appreciation yet. I ain't seen no blogs posting no Black History Month. I ain't seen, like, it should be a fucking, like, you see every other month they get, motherfuckers posting something. You got LGBT month. You got Asian American month. You got Hispanic Heritage month. You got all these different type of months. You know what I mean? But when it comes to Black History, I'm not seeing no type of promotion. I don't see not the Shade Room. I don't see World Star. I don't see none of these major blogs. Well, I wouldn't thank him from No Jump because he's a white guy. But you know, all these major blogs, bro, I don't see none of them. You know what I mean? But they be quick to promote another month. You feel what I'm saying? In Black History, bro, I ain't hear nobody talk about Black History Month yet. Like, it should be, if we got the shortest month of the fucking year, shouldn't be nothing. We only got it's only 3 weeks in February. So it's like, I don't even understand. Well, you know, almost 3, like, I mean, almost 4. So it's like, I don't understand. Every day we should be posting something about Black History. Especially now, too, because motherfuckers is trying to eliminate our, like, how you got this motherfucker yesterday, I told you, talking about America was built by immigrants. They trying to slap us in our face, bro, and you know what I mean, kick us up our ass when it come to Black America, bro. Like, we ain't really built this country. They don't give us the credit that we deserve, bro. No other race. America in general, not the white man, the Asian, the Hispanic, the Indian. They look down on Black people, bro. So that's why I'm glad that Black people, for the most part, we is taking a stand with this ICE shit. And we realize that it's not our fight. You know what I mean? We got shit that we need to fight for. We need to do. And the main thing about it, when we was out there protesting and, you know what I mean, with police brutality and all that, police was really killing us. You know what I mean? Really, really, like, yeah, putting their knee on our neck and really, you know what I mean, beating us up and, you know what I mean, shooting us for no reason and all types of shit. Man, there wasn't no protesters going on. And if it was, it might protest for 1 day, 2 days, maybe a week. Yo, this ICE protest been going on since fucking Trump got in office, bruh. ICE protest been going on bad minimum at least 5 months. So I would say since it started getting cold, like September, October. Trump got elected in what, February? So Trump been the president damn near a year. Like, yo, this ICE fucking protest been going on damn near half his election, 6 months. I ain't never seen no protests and all that shit go on this long, bro. That's how you know something ain't right, yo. And for people not to wake up and smell a coffee and look at it for what it is, and like, yo, this shit really is to create a race war, is to create some type of destruction and downfall in America, is definitely to create, you know, a civil war. You know what I mean? And so they can introduce martial law and curfews and all. That's why these motherfuckers is protesting all this shit, bro. They trying to really burn down America to, like, you had the motherfucker burning the American flag. How are you protesting in America and burning the American flag? And I'm not even no proud American. I know what America did to my ancestors. You know what I mean? They treated my ancestors less than dirt. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? America owed the black man and the black woman from America reparations 10 times over. You feel what I'm saying? So shit, I be honest with you, they could burn the American flag. I don't give a fuck. But it should be coming from us. We should be burning the American flag, black people, because of how America did us. America ain't do no other race nowhere near. I don't give not even a tenth of what they did, how they did black Americans, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, I don't even understand what people was talking about. And people just, the arguments people making is just goofy. And I understand, yeah, people, you know, people getting separated from their family and all that. I understand some fucked up, you know, situations going on. But, I mean, you know, y'all got to figure that shit out on y'all own. We had to figure it out on our own. Ain't nobody help us. There wasn't nobody coming. If anything, y'all was looking to replace us. We was getting locked up and getting, you know what I mean? Police was keeping their foot on our neck. Y'all was passing right on by. You know what I mean? Going to get the jobs, going to get the loans, going to open up the stores, going to get the business loans, shit like that. While we was getting our foot on our neck. And it's not no tick for tack thing. It's just the truth, bruh. Like, I don't understand motherfuckers not being realistical and logical with the truth. This is the truth. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't nobody fuck with black America, bro. We don't have no friends. We don't have no allies. We don't have no constituents. We don't have none of that. We all on our own. But they say we a one-man army, black America. And our numbers is dwindling like a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? And like you said, and I showed y'all the live yesterday. Make sure y'all check out my live yesterday. That live yesterday was real educational, bro. And the numbers I said yesterday, I don't know how true they is, but you know what I mean, it's an estimate where within the next 25, 50 years, bro, we black America, we gonna be damn near erased from out the country. Because we gonna be bred it all up, you know what I mean? Got black men having babies with Asians, Hispanics, all types of shit. So our bloodline ain't gonna be pure no more. And then you got these immigrants coming over and taking over what we doing. And then you still got mass incarceration going on. You know what I mean? Like, black men still getting locked up at a higher rate than any other race in America. So come on now, bro. Like, and we still getting, you know what I mean, as far as discriminated, we don't get the business loans like how the immigrants do. And not just the Latinos, you got the Asians, because they come in our community and clean up. You know what I mean? You got the East Indians. They come in our community with the smoke shops and the hookah and the blunts and all. They come in at the gas station. They come in clean up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Even the whites that's not from America, the Italians and the motherfucking Dutch and all, they come through too and clean up. Sell us this, sell us that, sell us Halib and all this other shit. Like, come on now, bro. So, and I'm not making no excuses for us, and I'm not trying to say that we can't, you know, do what anybody else is doing, but we're gonna be logical and be realistic, bro. They was holding us back. We wasn't getting it, like we didn't want to move forward. We was getting pushed back. That's like if you walk out the house and you take 2 steps back, or you drive in your car and you think you driving, but you should just keep going back. You trying to drive forward, but you should just keep going back. You know what I mean? And I mean, you trying to drive forward with somebody pulling you back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. That's what they was doing. They was pulling black America back, bro. We'd have way more than what we got now. As far as businesses, as far as peace of mind, as far as equity, as far as financial, as far as everything in America, bro. We'd be in a better predicament than we was now if the government would have just left us alone. If the government would have just we'd have been the biggest race as far as, like, we'd have been big because we got everything, bro. We got the talent, we got the knowledge, we got everything. We just was getting hold back for the most part. And then it came to a time when it's like, yo, They holding us back, and they gonna give us these drugs so we can sell and kill each other and make a little bit of money, you know? But they killed the black community with that, bro. Like, that's facts. You can anybody tell you, bro. After the crack community, bro, black America ain't never been the same since. We never bounced back from crack. 1980s, bro. Before then, you had the Black Panthers, you had heroin and all that. I just talked about this shit with my mother. We had heroin and all that shit back then, but it was more functional, bro. You know what I mean? You had heroin as they was functional. They could pay their bills. They can, you know what I mean, still go to work. They might only get high when they get off of work. You know what I mean? Or shit like that. They still get up in the morning and pay their bills. But when crack hit, man, motherfucker will sell their left titty to you for a crack rock. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers selling their babies, selling, motherfuckers selling their lungs, selling a kidney. Motherfucker give you anything for that hit of that rock. You know what I mean? That shit really fucked up, and we all know it literally was been provenly fact that the CIA sold drugs to the black community to enrich themselves and to help fight the Contra war in South America. It's been proven in fact, bro. They made movies about it. They got TV shows about it now. This shit is like, I don't understand how people be overlooking history. You know what I mean? But I can go on this bitch and go on a rant all day, bro. I promise you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. YouTube on some bullshit today. They ain't trying to let me get right. So it's all good. I already know because I'm talking about this situation. So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate if y'all tapping in. If you watch this on the replay, please hit the like button, bro. All my subscribers, I just hit 400 subscribers. Probably 300 of them probably bots. You know what I mean? You probably don't really get no real loyal supporters. So you probably at least hit like 1,000. You know what I mean? 52,000, 5,000, shit like that. And that's when you start really seeing like who really rock with you. But if you watching this, bro, on a replay, and you know what I mean, I appreciate you watching it. Hit the like button for me. You know what I mean? Comment what you think. I always reply to my comments and all that, bro. And you know what I mean? We gonna keep this thing rolling, bro. I'm gonna keep giving y'all the real. I'm gonna keep giving y'all, you know what I mean, the facts. Like, we gonna keep the ball rolling, keep the momentum going, all that. This money train ain't stopping, baby. We just getting started. Yeah. So yeah, man, I make sure everybody, make sure y'all tap into all my videos. I appreciate y'all. Robbie TV.